Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody has had a beautiful week. Welcome, everybody. So happy to have you here today. We're going to take a second and just get ourselves centered and in our space. All right, we're going to do a great meditation today. I don't know about everybody else, but I feel like a lot of people have been dealing with so much stress and overwhelm. We're heading into the holidays, whatever holiday it is you celebrate. I feel like all the holidays, for whatever reason, I'm sure there's some lots of historical reasons that all the holidays fall in one basic time of the year. But so many different holidays, so many different things going on for people, and it ends up can be really overwhelming, really tiring, right? And so a lot of times as we head into this time of year, I know in the past for myself, I used to feel so stressed and so overwhelmed as I was going into this time of year, because it really, it was like, not only are all the things necessary. In fact, I just went back and forth with a friend of mine about the elf on the shelf, which did not exist when I was growing up. And I had plenty of magic in my life. But now it's like another thing that moms are supposed to pull off to create some sort of weird magical thing with this elf that creepily moves all over your house. And so there's so many different things, there's so many expectations. And at the end of the day, what I want to reflect to you guys is, no matter, what you celebrate, what you believe in, whatever that is, whether you're a mom and not a mom, whether you're a dad or not a dad, whatever is happening in your life, the holidays can have so many triggers on, if you had bad or negative holidays as a kid, if you had so many expectations on you as a kid growing up, if you were the one who was parentified in the family and having to try to make everybody's holidays, you're on hypervigilance, trying to keep things from like blowing up in your family when you were little. We can have all of those triggers. I talk a lot about triggers, and there's a good reason for that. A lot of times we have these unconscious triggers that we don't even know are happening, right? And so suddenly a certain day, December 1st, will come along. You're suddenly feeling so stressed and so, worked up and amped, and you don't know why. Like, there's nothing in your present life that's going on at that moment in time. And what has actually happened is that as a child, maybe December 1st was the time that maybe your mom started to get really manic or depressed in the holidays. Or maybe it was that day that as soon as December hit, you have your advent calendar and those kinds of things if you happen to celebrate Christmas. And that can be such a big trigger. And suddenly your body, even though in the present moment everything's cool, your body and mind are remembering December 1st and going, oh my God, I got to be on high alert. I got to be on high alert. Everything goes downhill from here, right? So I just want you to be aware of that as we're moving in. We're going to do this meditation in just a moment, but as you're moving into this holiday season, I want you to be aware of how many triggers can be showing up in your life that are very unconscious and are coming maybe from, way back in the past, where, things as you grew up were a little bit more difficult. Okay. So what I want to do now is, for everybody who's also on live stream, if you've got any questions or anything like that, please let me know. But let me pull up the live stream so I can also see that. Okay, here we are. Okay, great. Okay, so if you need anything on the live stream, let me know. For now, what I want to do is, let's go ahead. We are going to very actively bring ourselves into the present moment. We're going to kind of try to sweep out and deal with maybe some of these triggers that must maybe kind of like dust bunnies in our mind, so to speak. And then we're going to work on connecting you with a higher level of inspiration, so that whatever you're desiring to manifest as we're going into the new year, and like next week, maybe we'll talk about all the ridiculous pressure for New Year's stuff, then you'll be able to start to align for that. Okay. So what I want you to do is find yourself in a nice, comfortable position, and we were going to get going. Okay. Let me get myself settled here. I'll take a quick sip of my coffee. I do love coffee. Okay. All right. Here we go. Get ourselves nice and settled in. Just really center yourself. Bring yourself into this present moment. As you take a deep breath in, just notice if you have any stress or tension in any part of your body. You can move around, shift around a little bit, and Try to find yourself, keep moving until you get yourself really fully supported and as comfortable as you possibly can. You may need pillows, you may need a blanket, whatever it is, just make sure to bring that into this space and make yourself very comfortable. All right, I'd like you to take a nice deep inhale in. As you exhale, I just want you to imagine that all the stress, any tension, anything that you're supposed to be doing before or after this is just melting off your body. You can let it all go. You can be right here in this present moment without stress, without pain. And then on your next nice deep inhale, you're going to imagine you're breathing in energy and light. And exhale, and you're breathing out stress, tension, anxiety, worry. I want you to imagine that as you breathe in and out, you're just allowing all of it to drip off you. I like to imagine that it's like warm rain above me, just washing away any stress, any tension, anything that does not need to be there. And I'd like you to see yourself sitting on a bench in a beautiful park. And the bench can be made of anything you want it to be. It could be stone, it can be wood, it can be wrought iron, whatever it is. Just notice what it is without judgment. Whatever it is perfect for you. And I want you to look around and really see what's around you. What does your park look like? And this park is a beautiful, safe space for you. I want you to feel that everything is right in your world in this space. All is well, you're completely supported. All that you need for the next bit of inspiration is right here in this beautiful park. And so looking around, do you have flowers in your park or boulders? Is there a creek or a stream? Are there pine trees or aspen or oaks? And take a nice deep breath in and inhale and imagine you're smelling the fragrance of whatever's around you, whether it's junipers or flowers or grass. And it smells so good and it instantly puts you at ease. And as you sit there gazing out in this park, feeling totally safe and totally at peace, I want you to look up into the sky. And as you look up into the sky, you see a bird flying towards you. And I just want you to notice what bird that is. It could be a hawk, an owl, a raven, a sparrow, cardinal, whatever. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is right for you. And as this beautiful, beautiful bird gets a little bit closer, you can see that it has something in its talons and its claws. It's a little rolled up piece of paper. And as it flies down and sits next to you on the bench. And you look at the bird and it looks at you and you make a connection, a spiritual connection. And this bird is like an angel or a guide for you, looking out for you, bringing you wisdom. And I want you to then look down and gently pull that rolled paper out from the claw or the talons of this bird. And just feel the paper in your hands. Feel the weight of it. Feel the texture. And you know instantly that this paper holds something important for you. And you unroll the paper, and as you unroll the paper, you look at it, and it is an invitation to cross a bridge in this beautiful park. And on the other side of the bridge, you will meet a guide that you need for the next part of your journey. And so you accept this invitation and you stand up and you look ahead of you and you see a bridge. And I want you to notice what that bridge looks like. Is it golden? Is it wrought iron? Is it wood? Is it stone? Whatever it is, it's right for you. And as you get up, the bird that is with you flies overhead, guiding you across this bridge. And as you walk across this bridge, you start to feel that pull. You feel that knowledge that there's someone or something on the other side that is going to help you with wisdom, help you with what you need to know. And so cross that bridge, and as you land onto the other side, as you step out onto the other side, you look in front of you, and in front of you there is a guide. It is a person or an animal or a thing, and it is there to communicate and guide with you. So please look ahead. What kind of guide do you see that is right in front of you, greeting you with love and openness and joy in seeing you? What does this guide look like? And take a moment. Really connect with that image. And now, if you want to, you can ask your guide his or her name and just see what he or she responds. And now your guide beckons you to step forward with him or her. And you follow along, walking side by side with your guide, feeling total unconditional love, feeling the knowledge that you are held and supported in all ways. And you walk forward, and ahead of you, you see a little path leading into a small home. And this home is the home of your guide. And you can see that it's warm and inviting and joyful and loving and abundant. And you follow your guide now into this home. The moment you step forward into the home, you feel so embraced with love, so taken care of, so supported. And you have this sense that perhaps you've been here before and that your guide has always been with you, always there supporting you. And you see a comfortable seat, and so you sit down and your guide sits down as well. And now I want you to see yourself speaking to your guide and explaining what you desire in your life now. So take a moment and I'll be quiet as you explain what you desire to your guide. And as you're explaining this, just see your guide looking at you with the most loving, understanding, and kind eyes. And now I want you to see your guide asking you, what do you feel is holding you back from this reality? And then see yourself answering, and just answer from your intuition. And your guide responds with love and kindness and nodding, that kind of understanding that is a deep understanding. And so now you see your guide, and he or she gets up and he grabs some sort of a magical wand, and he or she steps forward in front of you. And you can see all of a sudden this wand turns into this brilliant light at the tip. And your guide now takes this wand and this light and goes above your head, clearing out anything that is blocking you from your highest connection to a higher power, to the web of life, to the quantum potential, to all that is possible for you. Clearing out anything that's in there that's blocking you, and just seeing those melt away, drifting away, being evaporated into air. And see your guide now moving that light now down into your brain, into your head. And that light now moves around and it's releasing anything that is blocking you from your highest intuition, from being able to solve problems or find problems easily, find the solutions to problems easily, from negative thinking that may be there that is blocking you, or self-criticism that is blocking you from being able to be your truest self and to be able to trust in your intuition and your guidance. Melting that away, clearing it away, and all that remains there is pure light and pure potential. Your guide now moves that light down into your throat, now moving into any spaces in your throat where you have blockages in being able to speak your truth, where you might find yourself criticizing yourself in words, criticizing others, turning judgments against yourself or others, or getting in your own way when you want to take action that is for your best. Just see that light melting that away, any blockages, any old triggers, anything that remains there, clearing it out. And all that remains is pure light and potential. And moving that light now down into your heart center, seeing your guide move that light throughout your whole heart center, over your shoulders, melting away any burdens that you're carrying right now that are blocking you in your progress to the life of your dreams, melting away any difficult emotions that are blocking you, anything that you're holding within and not releasing emotionally, blocking you from being able to truly be in the present moment with joy and love and peace and all that potential. See it melting away. Anything that shouldn't be there that's causing you problems in your emotional center is now melting away and releasing. Moving that beautiful light now down into your solar plexus, your stomach. And your guide makes this light 3 times as powerful and 3 times as bright, because this is the core of who you are. This is your identity. This is your ability to protect yourself. This is your I am in this world. And so with that brilliant light moving through your whole core, searching out any areas where you feel like you're not enough, where you feel that you don't have a right to protect yourself or stand up for yourself, where you feel like you aren't able to express your authentic truth or just be your authentic truth. Seeing those blockages melting away, releasing, and being replaced with pure love and pure light and pure unconditional love for yourself, the miracle that you are, the beauty of you. And now see your guide moving that light now down into the space between your hips, for women, the womb space. And see that light get brighter and brighter, looking for any areas where you're blocking your own birthing of things that you desire, whether it is a physical child, a book, a business, a step forward in the progress of what you want to create in this world, any blockages of creativity, and any issues or blockages in one-on-one relationships, whether they are romantic partners or personal relationships like friendships and coworkers and bosses. Let that light move into any area where you have repeat negative experiences with relationships, and see that old trigger just be burned away, released from your body, and replaced with the strength of unconditional love, with the strength of knowing your worth within any relationship, with the strength of knowing your worth in all of your creations. And see it glowing within you, clearing that space of anything negative and allowing it to be pure, beautiful, creative light. And now see your guide move that light down just under your tailbone, and see any areas of blockage that you have where you don't feel like you are on solid foundation, when you don't feel like you are supported by the families and groups in your life, where you feel like you have a contentious or difficult situation with groups in your life. with family issues, perhaps a family that has turned against you or caused you a lot of stress and pain. And I want you to see that light going to all those areas of blockage and any of those areas of old rooted beliefs, and just burning them away, releasing them completely, and replacing them with the full knowledge that you have the right to have complete support and rootedness in your life. You've always deserved that. You don't deserve anything different. And that you now are the conduit for that beautiful support that you deserve as you step forward, manifesting the life of your dreams. And see that bright, beautiful, unconditional love and unconditional support light go down your legs and into the ground, turning into a root system of light that goes out all the way around you. And feel that secure sense of complete rootedness in who you truly are and what you are intended to do in this world. And now, in this beautiful state, filled with the unconditional love of yourself on every level, cleared of negative issues and triggers that have been holding you back, I would like you to see yourself, ask your guide, what do I need to do next to be able to manifest the life of my dreams? And I want you to see your guide answer you with inspiration. See what he or she has to say. And you can also say this as, what is my next right move? And as your guide finishes telling you the inspiration you need, I want you to see him or her turning around and picking up some sort of a package. And this package can look like whatever you can imagine, whether it's a treasure box, a present, just a box, it doesn't matter. And see your guide give you this box, and you know within there is going to be a bit of inspiration you need to be able to today start implementing more things to manifest your dream life. This box contains something that you need. It may be a thing, it may be a message, but it will be a bit of inspiration that you can act on today. So hold this gift in your hands, feel its weight, or if it's light. And when you're ready, take a deep breath and open the gift and look inside. And I want you to then take out whatever is inside of this gift. And if it's a message, I want you to read the message. If it is something that is a present, a thing for you, then make sure that if you don't understand what that message is, please ask your guide, what is this? What is this intended for? What do you need me to do? And when you're ready, I want you to see this gift in your hands turn into pure, beautiful light. And I want you to place that light into wherever in your body you intuitively feel it needs to go, perhaps your heart or your mind. Wherever you feel this gift needs to go, see that light move into you so that you carry the frequency of this gift, of this message, of this way to step forward. And now when you're ready, you can stand up and your guide will guide you back out of his house or her house, walking you out. And you know that you can come back here anytime. This is your safe place. Your guide is always with you and always ready to help you step forward. Step forward in the most powerful ways for you. Your guide wants you to thrive. And walk back down that path. And at the end of the path, you see the bridge before you, and you can thank your guide for all the wisdom and love. And when you're ready, you can walk back across the bridge, knowing you can come back here at any moment, and that you're always just a thought away from your guide, from the kind of guidance and intuition and love that you need to step forward with power. And then coming out on the other side of the bridge, you see the bird that has come to you, and he or she guides you then back to the bench that you started on. And as you sit down on the bench, notice how much different, how much more empowered you feel than you did when you started. Notice that you are glowing with every cell of your being. And feel that sense of empowerment and action that when you come out of this meditation, you will be aligned and ready to take powerful steps forward to align you with your dream life. And now when you're ready, you can start to bring yourself into your present space, your sort of 3D space in this reality, wiggling your fingers and toes slightly and very gently as you bring yourself back, feeling inspired, still glowing with all the inspiration that will stay with you for the rest of the day. Knowing your personal power is always there. It was always there. Might have had things and triggers and programming that was blocking it, but it has always been there. You are worthy of stepping forward in these empowered ways and bringing yourself back slightly more, just gently moving yourself slightly as you bring yourself back into your space. And you can just fully take your time bringing yourself back. All right. I am not going to say too much more. I would love to hear in the group when you get a chance. I'd love to hear how this meditation was for you, and if you got fantastic inspiration that really is able to help you as you move forward. I'd love to hear who your guide was, what your bird looked like, and I'd love to hear more about really any aspect of this. So please pop into the group and you can let me know either under the video or in your own post. That's totally wonderful. Just know that for the rest of the day that this is with you, and you can always come back to this, or you can do your own version of this, but know that your guide or guides are always there with you. You can always connect with them. You don't need my meditation to be able to do that. You can close your eyes and ask them to come forward so that you can be guided in whatever way is best for you in that moment in time. So as you move forward today, I just want you to feel the unconditional and love and support that you have, and that you can trust in who you are and what you are designed to do in this world. I will see you in the group, and I'll see you again next week at the same time and same place. See you soon.